What's up, guys? I'm Aaron.
I'm Sam.
This is Cedar Valley Homesteading. We are very late today starting this video. I have 4 days off. 4 days off this weekend. So we did all of our piddly stuff that we had to do, like running and picking up and everything. And you're sitting on some of the cinder blocks right now that are going down here. And we will reveal what was in the box that we posted about earlier this week. You want to tell them? Just go ahead right now. Yeah, that's fine.
It's a greenhouse.
Yeah, we bought a big greenhouse. 6 by 8 by 7, and we did this because we need to get it up. We need to get it in, we need to start growing the plants in it, and we can use the poles that I cut for the greenhouse actually as part of the pole barn that's going to go in for the sheep. We also have an opportunity to get pigs, so we need to get that taken care of down in the woods a little bit. We're going to keep them away from the house because they reek.
They really stink.
Yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're measuring out, leveling out, and we're going to lay down stone for the greenhouse to sit on top of, and the stone is going to help to wick away the water, which is a suggestion my father-in-law had. So it's going to be gravel, cinder blocks, and then we're going to cement in some rebar so that we can wire the greenhouse to it so it doesn't fly away. And the kids are supposed to be sleeping if you hear the baby monitor in her back pocket. But we're gonna keep working on this before the storm gets here. We've got like 45 minutes, and it's gonna be here for an hour, and then it's gonna be gone. So it'll be 1000% humidity once it's done. So
more than what it is.
Yeah, more than what it is. It's not hot. It's just close.
It's wet.
It's wet. Moist. It's moist. We're going to keep working on this, though. We'll continue to do videos here and there. We have some other stuff that we can do on the front porch that we can build up and work on this as we can. So we'll see in a second. Well, we got more than we needed. And it's not level because we ran out of gravel. But that's the foundation for the greenhouse. Now everything should flow underneath it. We're going to fill that all in with gravel and build this on top of it. Okay, there you go. Just like a tent. But there's a few hours work for you. Originally the door was going to face this way, but it's not, so there you go. Baling wire holds on all the little tiny super thin welded wire racks. Baling wire is your friend. And it's pretty warm in there, so it should make for a good greenhouse since it's green. And now we're going to go do dinner, so we'll be back tomorrow. What is up, guys? Aaron here. I hope you're having a great morning. It is Saturday morning. We're going to get to work. Sam is actually already working on her morning routine and her chores. I'm chilling out on one of the chairs that she made. As I'm going to start working on my beehive. That has to move. For the moment, at least. And yeah, we're gonna get the day started. Got up around 6. You think it started around 8? Or is it 7? I don't know. I'm using my phone, so I can't tell you. But yeah, the beehive built. Get the kids up because Mimi and Papa are coming today. Gonna have my mom and my stepdad out. They're finally brave enough to get out with everything that's going on. They've been out and about around town and everything, getting groceries and such, but we haven't seen them in like 3 months. And I've been telling them, I've been out every day, multiple counties a week, for work and stuff, so come on down. I know, rambling, morning talk. Alright, let's get to work. All the bones of a beehive. Who's ready? Alright, so what we're doing is taking our different pieces and sanding them down. As a fabricator, I know that not every piece you make is going to be perfect. these are kind of janky, but you know, I understand. It's a nice setup. It's very pretty, but it does need to be sanded down so I can put it together. We did go with this Vivo Home Beehive. I need to pay more attention. I didn't realize when I bought it where it came from, because we are trying to stray away from their kind of products. But it is what it is. I could have built it myself, but with everything that's going on, all the irons in the fire, trying to figure out where we're going to put this hog pen this weekend, I'm a little stretched. So I got 2 full days, well 3 full days starting today to get everything done. We got visitors coming today, so we're getting on it. Sam's up there working, and she's about to mow the lawn. That's what it is. She's about to mow the lawn. We are not watering this morning because at 3 o'clock we're supposed to have a big rainstorm, so we don't want to flood the plants. And little Miss Peaches is hanging out with me over here and just chilling. So I'm gonna get some music turned on and get to work, and I'll show you guys little bits and pieces of the process as we go. So just real quick, if you can see, this is what I'm encountering. See how much bigger that is than the hole on all of these. Every one of them has had to be sanded down to a point that they'll fit, but these are just ridiculous. So we're gonna keep sanding. You can take me out of the weld shop, but you'll never take the weld shop out of me. I had to make sure all my joints were gonna stick well, so. But these are pretty well done. I have to put the halves together, and then we start building the frames. Excuse me. And if the outsides are any indication of what the insides are going to be like, this is going to take all day. Now we're building the frames, and yes, they are these pre-made things, but look. This is why I would just rather build it myself. You gotta hold the phone. I think one of the best, I've said it before, one of the best pieces of advice I got from Mr. Cronin was it takes time. It takes a lot of time to do all this stuff. I mean, I'm not even halfway done with this box. I guess I'm halfway done. I got a lot of the frames getting nailed together. Getting them nailed together. But it takes time, guys. So you get frustrated, you look at what you're doing, you're like, oh my gosh, this is taking so long. It takes time. Everything. It grows. Put that down, please. Don't touch that. It takes time. Watching your plants grow, watching your chickens grow, everything. It takes time. And I'm not very patient. So we're about halfway done, and about to be breakfast time. And there we go. Need a little sanding, a little paint, but she's done. And as you hear, people are not getting along.
Okay.
Visitors. Alright, getting back to it. We're now going to paint the outside of the box that we burned earlier white. And eventually it'll get decorated and have all pretty stuff on it, and yeah, but we're gonna paint. So yeah, here we go. What did we just do?
Put the bee box together.
Yeah. Did we put all the frames in it?
Yeah.
All done, huh? Oh, I see where I put the one in backwards. There should be a handle there. Oh well. You ready to catch some bees?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready to have some honey?
Yes.
All right.
Let's give them to you.
Yeah, you're gonna give them to me?
Yeah, and take them and do this.
You want to do that with bees?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, you ready to go to the store?
Yeah.
Gotta go get ice.
Do it.
It's our local hoot owls. Oh, I love it out here. What is up, guys? Sunday morning. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. Obviously no hat right now. Out here checking out the garden. Also kind of scouting locations for my beehive. I do have to use it as a swarm trap. So, I don't know, man. I've never done this before. And it's a little kind of stressing me out trying to figure out where I should put this to be most effective to catch my bees. Let me show you. So that little area right there is just adjacent to the field, but the wind blows downhill. My father-in-law does have a bee box up there, but I believe that it's remained empty since he put it up there. So I thought about putting it back in the woods. There's my favorite oak trees back there. But I don't know. I don't know where to do this. Like, I've never done it before. This tree right here, those little plants down below it often have bees in them. But I don't know. I don't know if I should put it in that facing north, because that's north, and try and catch them from there. If they weren't so expensive and it didn't take so long to build, I would have bought multiples of them and set out multiple traps. But we'll see. We'll give it a week and we'll move it around a little bit after that and see if we can catch a swarm. But look at how all this is doing. Super fantastic. Super fantastic. I'm so excited. So excited to share this with you guys and to be able to do this with my family and to make all this happen. Special shout out to my bosses, Bill and Nick, because without their decision to go to 3 days a week, this wouldn't be possible. This is all a great deal of labor, and that extra day a week gave me that extra time to be able to do it and not have to work after work. So, shout out to Bill and Nick for being good bosses. Thanks, guys. Well, we found the carpenter bee hangout, or the wood bees, as we called them when we were kids. Apparently they love the lilac. This is our 8 or 10 foot tall lilac bush that has gotten completely out of control, which is so awesome. currently just walking around the property right at the wood line, trying to listen. Come. Plenty of bugs that are buzzing me, but there was a moment where I thought I heard a large collection of buzzing. It's hard to figure out where the insects are at when you've spent your entire life overlooking them. That's my favorite oak tree right there. My favorite tree. And I thought about hanging it there because there's dead standing trees there and a couple around it, like there. And I was hoping that there would be a hive in a tree that I could find. Today we're also implementing, if you can hear the ducks down there, I don't know if you can. We're implementing a new feeding schedule for the ducks and the chickens and everybody, because we want them to come home for dinner when we decide to let them out to roam. So we're going to implement a new feeding schedule, hang the bee box. Sam is working on the logo for Cedar Valley Homesteading, which is super cool. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, as you see, our impenetrable forest right here, that is where I started to clear. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a giant carpenter bee. Giant. We have tons of carpenter bees around here. I would love to find their little cousin's home, though. Man, those are too cool. As long as they don't buzz me, I don't care. This is where the barn's gonna go. This is where our sheep are gonna go. Freya, get out of there. Hey, get out of there, Freya. All right, I gotta go. We definitely got a late start getting out here this morning, but like, this is one of the best parts of the day. Like, it's just so fun.
Letting them out.
Yeah, letting out the flock is so much fun because they're just so excited. They're so excited to get out here and explore everything again. That in the middle over there, back behind that buff is one of our guineas, and it has pretty well doubled in size overnight. And we have an Americana that has caught a bug, it looks like, and she's protecting her catch. Good girl, eat them June bugs.
Yeah.
That one?
What's up, Bruni?
Bruni.
Bruni's right behind you.
Hey there, Bruni. Hi.
Don't, Noah. That's why they get scared, son. You have to be easy.
He doesn't care.
I know.
No.
Get out of the poopy water, son. Look at the turkeys. Man, they're getting huge. I think they're going to have their own little area, too.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's going to be more like a dog house for them. Or like a flap that we can just close, let them roam in the yard.
Yeah.
The ducks are going to have a little area when we fix up the pond that they can go underwater and get into their coop to keep them safe. Oh, look, there's another one that found a June bug. Oh, now they're going to fight over it.
Because there's grapes.
Is it?
Some grapes out over there. Yeah.
I know one of the Americanas caught a June bug.
Got you, honey. Noah.
Yeah, see? Bruni will come over to you.
Checking you out. Just sit there for a minute. Maybe she'll
Sit
come
down and
back
don't
over
move.
to you. And don't move. Oh, yeah, they swimming, Noah?
Happy duckies. Clean happy duckies. They look so much better.
I just changed that water. Look how nasty it is already.
Look how much better they look, though.
Uh-huh.
They're so clean,
Yep.
silky looking. And then you got the turkeys that look like they're covered in poop. And they just don't care.
Because they are.
You see we have, I think that's one of our Frenchies. Our black copper, French black copper Moran up there. I believe. We got more in the coop right now. They just haven't decided to come out yet. Our guineas, man, one of them is just huge. The other one's big, but we got one that's just huge. All right, that's 3 minutes of staring at chickens. We'll move on with our day. All right, honey, you want to explain what's going on with this little guy?
Well, the coloring is like that because it needs nitrogen. So
This is our corn patch.
how it's not as green as the other ones next to it. And there's a couple more up here that are looking lighter. So they need more nitrogen. So we're going to try to plant some beans with them, like some green beans, because beans actually take nitrogen from the air. So, what?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they take nitrogen from the air, so that's why you want to plant your corn and beans together, because the corn really is a high nitrogen plant that needs a lot of nitrogen. So that's why you plant them together.
And that's why they had the natives did the Three Sisters, right?
Yeah, what was the other one that they did?
Squash.
Squash.
Beans, corn, and squash.
So if you get what Aaron's talking about, if you get a trellising type bean, we just have like bush type beans. But if you do a trellis type bean that needs a trellis to grow on, you can also, why you want to plant it with the corn too, is so that you can actually use the corn stalk as the trellis for the bean, and the beans will grow up the corn stalks, and then you won't have to have a trellis. I don't remember why you plant the squash with the...
I think the squash spreads out along the ground and offers it cover for everything to grow. And it also, I think that it's another nutrient that the squash puts into the ground that the corn needs.
For the corn and the beans, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much all squashes are a spreading out plant. Like zucchini, your yellow squash, is going to be, they're going to vine out and spread out like a watermelon does, or cantaloupe.
And that's why we need to get that in here to feed our corn.
Yeah.
Our wheat is spreading everywhere. It's about from there to the end of the corn now, all the way over there. Super cool. Super cool.
Over here, over here.
And what are we...
Over here.
Yeah, you're going to stomp on one of the yellow ones, buddy. These are going to get filled here soon.
Yeah.
We have more plants that we can put in. And if we have 100 days till harvest, then we have until... It's almost going to be until September. And in Missouri, it's going to be hot until September. October is pretty warm still. Sammy said we're going to take our welded wire and do like a bow trellis. Or a hoop trellis, I think is what they call it.
Yeah. So we have the snap peas are down there, which need a trellis. They need something to climb up, and then tomatoes like to climb too. So I put tomatoes down here and snap peas down there so that they could, when you do the hoop, it grows up both sides. Trying to conserve and, I don't know, not really saving room, but do a 2-in-1.
Two birds, one stone.
Yep. And then pickling cucumbers, I did the same thing with the pickling cucumbers and blackberries, because they both need a trellis or something to climb up. But I ended up moving the blackberries against the fence, because the blackberries will come back. They're a perennial, so they'll come back. So I want them to be able to get big, and then that frees up that space down there for us to plant something else down there in that box.
Oh, we need to put that other strawberry plant that we have inside out here. Because it's not fruiting, because it's not getting enough light. But those were both...
Or nutrients, yeah.
They both were growing where those two boxes are. In the winter, they were covered by dead grass, so they survived the winter at least.
Strawberries are also another, like, ground covering. Strawberries will totally take over. if you let them.
I see.
Totally. And they come back. But apparently from what we've watched and read, that so you have like the mother strawberry plant, so once it vines off and makes other plants, you apparently that mother plant isn't good anymore.
Oh, really?
I guess, yeah.
So she gives
I mean,
birth
I'll
to
have
all the
double
babies
check
and
on
then
that.
it's done.
Yeah, and then you get rid of that, and then you get rid of the mother plant because she doesn't like produce anymore.
Uh-huh.
I guess so.
Huh.
She.
Well, if she's given birth, then I would say she as well. All right, we got a bee box to paint, and we got trellises to build. We got kids to entertain, and your project, your chair to finish,
Yeah.
and my duck ramp. So we got some things we can do today, so we're gonna get to work on that. We'll show you what we're doing throughout the day. I'm so excited. Add a little flair to it. Just gotta wait for it to dry. All right, what are you doing, Reagan?
I'm putting potatoes in here.
Yeah, because they went bad.
Yeah.
We gotta throw them out.
Yeah.
We gotta clean up this front porch, huh? All of our it's become our workshop, hasn't it?
Ah.
What are you doing, buddy?
Cars.
Playing on the cars.
And I planted potatoes right there.
Mm-hmm.
There is stuff right here.
Yeah, that's all trash, huh?
Yep. I put foam out.
Yeah.
I put grab the handle and foam.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta get these real ones.
Because you're helping Mommy and Daddy, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well,
So, I'm over here. After a fight with the kids and Mom running into town, we're finally back to doing something 2.5 hours later. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Yeah, arguments with the kids. I don't know what, like, if you are homesteading with children, I know Homesteading Family on YouTube has like 9 or 11 kids, which is awesome, because until my brother passed away, I had 7 brothers and sisters, so super cool. But if you are homesteading with kids, Frey, come. Stay over by me. If you are homesteading with kids, leave a comment below about your experiences with it, because they had a good breakfast this morning. They slept for a long time last night into today, and they were still so angry about being awake. But now we are back outside trying to get done some of the things that we want to get done today, because it has been a cluster. But I have to make a ramp for the chicken coop, because I just have 2 pieces of metal there that I scavenged from work. I mean, I got it from the scrap bin for free and had permission to take it like 5 years ago, and was like, oh, I finally have a use for it. Turns out the ducks are like tripping and nearly cutting themselves on it, and I don't want to have to put down another duck, because I just was lazy and didn't want to build anything. So we're going to build something today for them out of 2x4s and sticks. Kind of like a little ladder ramp, so they have traction. The3percenter.com, go check them out. Use code DreadThePatriot for 10% off. I've been working with them for like 4 or 5 years. Almost 5 years now, I think. And Mr. Duncan, the owner, I love him to death. Please go check him out. 10% off. Awesome site. And we're going to get back to work. Alright, stepladder ramp is in place, and they're just basically jumping over it. Whatever, that's fine. As long as they can get up in there, I don't care. If they don't even use it, then that's fine. But another big storm coming. Again, it is May, it is Missouri, so these things are going to happen. The latest in homesteading mom and dad technology. You're fine. She is out. She loves this thing. I don't know why I haven't worn this more before. Too cool. Look at, I have all this movement. I don't have a baby in my arms. I really want to show you what we're working on, but I'm going to show you in a second when it's done. Alright, so Ellie is in her swing. We are going to get ready, and we are going to go to her parents' house for a barbecue. We're gonna let that dry, and we'll show you as soon as it's done what it looks like. I am so stoked. I already saw the other side. I love it. So, get the doggies in before the storm hits, and go have some good barbecue. Everybody piling in the truck to head out. This is what's greeting us. Look at my family. How beautiful. Just up the road at the father-in-law's house, and this is what we see. Further up the hill than we live. There's his little duck run. There's his little ducks. But man, that's gonna be monstrous. Well, I say the blustery part has passed, but the trees are bent over. Man, let me show you real quick. I'm in a strong wind now. So, had to come home real quick. I mean, we live 2 minutes away. Had to come home real quick, give the dog, ouch, her anxiety medicine, and to put the birds away. So, and then we're gonna relax. Well, everybody said it was going north. Even Granny Friend said that she had heard it was going north. Good thing everybody's inside. So, we're not going to start out with a full box of frames. We're going to get some lemongrass oil, as the wife just got a delivery of her essential oils. So, I'm going to do partial frame lemongrass oil. I'm going to put the top on it. I have this brace that I made. We're going to ratchet strap that to a tree. I'm going to ratchet strap the box to the thing that I made, if I could get my brain to function. I'm like half awake. And we'll see how it goes. Monday morning, y'all. So glad to have this extra day off work. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Mommy made a stencil so we can put that on there. So, lemongrass oil. Attractant for bees. It makes them think that there's a queen in there or something like that. I don't know. I watched Dr. Leo on it, but it's been a couple months, but I remembered that that's what you have to put in there. So we have it inside the box, and we'll give it a week. If it doesn't work, we'll find a new place for it. I'll probably give it till next Saturday, this Saturday, whatever it is, and we'll figure out a new plan. Daily chickie check-in. There's the copper bantams. I don't even know what they're actually called. It's just what they were told when I was told when I bought them. Well, yeah, everybody's good. We're trying a new feeding regimen where we feed them in the morning, we feed them at night, and we're trying to figure out how much it's going to take to feed them in the morning enough so that there's not any left, and then feed them at night so there's not enough left for the morning, so that they know that they'll get fed in the AM and the PM, so that if they do eventually get let out, they can come back. So, here we go. And there's the newest venture on the homestead. So we'll wait and see how she does. full of lemongrass oil. I could smell it as I was putting it up, so hopefully the wind kicking it around and stirring it up will entice the bees, because I've seen a few of them. Seen a few of them around, so we'll see what happens. Alright, Mom, what do you got going on?
Oh, kale. Kale chips.
Liking kale chips?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
With
good.
the garlic, salt, and parsley.
Awesome. Super stoked. I need more coffee.
Yes.
The soap's curing as well.
Yeah.
Sleepy baby at my feet.
I don't think that batch is going to be a good one. Just throwing it out there.
It's not going to be the one.
The soap? I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to turn out. But, oh well, practicing.
Patience. Alright. So I didn't have the big gauge wire like everybody else to make our trellises. So cut some sticks, took our fencing, stapled it all together with an outdoor industrial staple gun, and did the same thing over there. Now they're not super tall, nor are they super round, but we're going to tie some strings to them and see if we can get all of our trellising plants to grow up to them and continue to produce. Oh, come on, little cucumbers, you can do it. Come on, buddies. Oh, and I moved that strawberry. Like, this is... You see this? I don't know if you can see it. There it is. That's a strawberry plant that survived the winter and was stuck out here. This is the one that we took inside and had by the window. Obviously, it didn't get enough light. So, hopefully, I'm going to give it some water, and hopefully tomorrow, when it's baking in the sun, it'll feel a little better.
Go ahead.
So, after an entire winter stuck outside, and after being transplanted and moved, we have a strawberry. And I think Miss Reagan's going to pick it for us. Pardon the food all over her face. We did not plan the video shoot while we were walking out. Alright, reach over and grab it very lightly and twist and pull. Okay, grab it. Can you get over there?
Yeah.
You sit in Noah's lap now. Lightly. Twist, 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 twist. Pull. There you go.
Good
You
job,
picked your first
Reagan.
strawberry. Now we gotta wash it off before you can eat it, though, okay? You wanna hold it up for the camera? Say, I helped make that.
I helped make this. Well, I got put those brown stuff.
Yeah, it's got a little dirt on it, don't it? Well, tonight we are having corn. So, all the roughage, I know you can eat this, you can make tamales out of it, but all the corn husks and all the fibers from the corn, the kale over there, crushed broken eggs from this morning, all that is getting picked through now. The kids are about to go enjoy their strawberry, and we're going to get the grill finished going. We're going to have Central American jamon and manzana tonight. I think that's the word. Maize, corn, manzana. No sé nada. No sé nada. Yeah, when we get done with the grill, we're going to get the chickens inside, get everybody inside, and close up shop. Come over here. Come over here.
Strawberry.
All
Excuse you.
I am gonna like this strawberry.
Reagan, take that one. Noah. All right. There you go. Eat.
Take a bite. Eat it.
Is it good? Yeah, there's seeds. There's seeds in it, sweetie. Put it in your mouth and eat it. All of it. There you go. How is that? Is it a little sour? That's all right. You want to wipe your hands? All right. All right, guys. It's been a long weekend. You're not going to see Sam. She's feeding the baby. But you can hear her. You can hear her say goodnight.
Good night.
And we wanted to say thank you for checking out our video. If you stayed this long, that's awesome. It may be a day or two before I get it up because I was lazy and did not edit while we filmed. So maybe tomorrow when I can edit. And the next day when I can get it put up. But from all of us here at Cedar Valley Homesteading, we thank you very much. Cross your fingers that the bees show up
And what did you say? We got like 6 big things knocked off our list this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Progress.
Mm-hmm.
But we thank you. We're going to cut this short. Get a little miss to sleep, and 4 a.m. is already calling. So thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.